Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris Man, and as always, thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today I'm going to do a video entitled The 3 Important Things You Want in a Guitar. And actually, it can technically be the 2 important things, but I add the third one because most of us want this. And the third one is to have a nice looking guitar. The second one is to have a guitar that sounds good. And the first one is to have a guitar that feels good. And I got 2 demonstrations or examples here, because people always ask me, what are your favorite guitars in your collection? And it's kind of hard to kind of give a answer to that, because each guitar has its own unique thing about it that I like. And for example, if I had to, be pinned down for one guitar, it would probably be this one. This is actually the very first guitar that I bought from Just Dave. I think I paid maybe $130 for it. And this guitar I would probably pay $300-400 for, because it meets all my criteria. First of all, it's just a very beautiful guitar. I mean, I just can't say enough about this guitar. It just looks really good. Second of all, it feels good. Action is great. The neck is just right for my hands, because everybody's hands size is different. So it varies as far as your particular taste. And then it sounds good. I mean, this one has a really nice bright tone. I can do really good picking things with it. I can do the rhythmic thing. I can do the lead solo thing. So this is definitely, my definite guitar, because this is a guitar that I would take on gigs, take on tour, play it for long periods of time. And it's very important to have, again, like I said, to have it sound good and look good. I mean, feel good. The visual thing is just, it's not mandatory, but that's what draw you to things initially. It's the way it looks. So this will be definitely the guitar that I would say is my most comfortable guitar. It checks off on all 3 checklists, or all 3 things that you want. This one here, initially what drew me to it off of eBay was it looks good. And it's kind of, got some custom work done to it. And when people see it, they like, whoa, this is a beautiful guitar. And it is. It looks good. It sounds good. That's one reason why I've had this for a long period of time, because it has a very deep, warm jazz tone to it. But unfortunately, it really doesn't have the other criteria, which is feels good. Because for some reason, the neck on this is kind of thick for my particular taste. So it's not a guitar that I will play for long periods of time, because my hands will fatigue quickly. But again, each guitar is different. And if you're looking for a guitar, especially you beginners, you want something that feels good. You can even live without what it looks like. You can even kind of deal with if it doesn't sound great, because I look at it this way. There's really no quote-unquote bad sounding guitar. If you run it through, some nice effect units, that's why my guitar sounds so good, because it's not just the guitars, it's what I come through, so you can kind of doctor it there, so to speak. But what's most important is it feels good, because when it feels good, you feel good playing it. When it doesn't feel good, you don't feel good playing it. There's some songs that I knew that I had to use this particular guitar because of its tone. But it was a struggle getting through it, because of, again, this neck is kind of puffy, fatigue out my hands quickly. So it's really important to me, or my opinion is, that you get a guitar that has a very good feel to it. Because somebody mentioned this to me about Jimi Hendrix, and I really never paid no attention to it. He said, well, one reason why he's probably so good, because he has them super big hands. And I looked at some old clips. I'm like, yeah, Jimi Hendrix was pretty big. And, most Fender Stratocasters, the necks are not that thick or big, versus a Les Paul. The neck fretboard's a little wider. But, again, I can't stress that more, that especially for beginners, because you quickly get discouraged when you're trying to learn how to play and it's not comfortable, because a lot of people complain about, it just didn't feel good. I couldn't get through it, so that's really important. That's the first, I think, priority, is that it feels good. Because like I said, as far as to get the sound, you can kind of doctor it through the mix. It looking a certain way, it's not a big deal. You do want something that's attractive and just looks good, but you can live without that. But, the first and foremost is that it feels good. That's something I don't think you can live without. So I thought that I would, post this video and hope that this has been helpful and entertaining to you guys, or helpful, so until next time, take care. Thanks for watching.